Alrighty, so for our camera and our audio, we just want to make sure this button is clicked on right here. So normally it'll turn on and it'll be off. The button here will be white. We want to make sure this far corner button is red and it says on. Then we have our audio. Now we want to focus in on our cameras a bit here because we have two options. We have the PTZ camera, which is just right outside of here in the middle of the room. And then we have our secondary camera that is on the right side of the sanctuary. So the way we click back and forth between those, you have these two buttons lit up. They don't have to both be lit up, so you want to make sure they're both selected, so PTZ and side camera. And then these two buttons light up, so then you have your options for transitions. So this one says cut, and this one says auto. So when you hit cut, boop, it clicks right away to the other camera. And if you hit the button right next to it, this one that says auto, the transition fades in, like so. So those are your options for transitioning between cameras. Now, for the PTZ, you have this guy to control it and to do different angles and such. The most important thing that you want to know is your preset. So hit call preset, you can click one of these numbers and hit enter and it'll move your camera. So the way I have it set up right now is 1, 4, and 7. The left buttons control the left side of the room. The middle buttons control the middle of the room. And the right buttons control the right side of the room. So 1, 2, and 3 are zoomed in really close. 4, 5, and 6 are zoomed out a little bit further, so they may capture about a third of the stage versus one particular individual. And then 7, that shows the audience on the left side of the room. Number 8 shows the audience in the middle. Number 9 shows the audience on the right side of the room. So I'm just going to click through some of these real quick and just show you kind of how they're set up right now. So let's go ahead and put our camera right there. Okay, so call preset 1. So this is zoomed in on the left side of the room. All right, and then preset 2, so that'll be the middle. All right, and then zoomed in on the right side, that'll be number 3. Ta-da! And then we'll move back across the stage. So call preset, I'll click on number 6. So that's the right side of the room, but zoomed out a little bit, just like so. Call preset 5, that'll be the middle of the room. Call preset 4, that'll be the left side of the room. And then we'll work across our audience. So now I'm going to click 7, 8, and 9, and you can see how that will look. So call preset number 7, enter. There you go. Call preset 8, enter. Middle of the room. Call preset 9, enter. Right side of the room. So that's the general configuration that I have right now. I find when clicking through different angles and such, I like to keep things moving. Click through, I say every 3 to 6 seconds, I want to see something new. I want some movement. I want to make sure it's engaging for folks. So the best way that I find to do that with the cameras we have is to go to our side camera. So we'll cut to that. Boop. Now we'll want to adjust our PTZ, get it all settled, and then transition it over. If we're trying to actively move it, like I'll show you like this. If we're trying to actively move it like this, or I click, let's see, I'll zoom in on the keyboardist. See all that movement right there? And now it's taking time to focus. We don't want the live stream people to see that. So we want them to be seeing this, and then I hit my presets. I'll wait till it zooms in fully, just like so, and then I'll transition. Ta-da! Now, typically, your cameraman operating your second camera, you can either be communicating with him through the walkie-talkies in the headset, or he can just be moving things around the way he sees appropriate. And when you see a good shot, you can just click back over to that, and then reset up your PTZ camera. So I'll say, so we're on keyboard right now. Oh, all of a sudden somebody is praying. So I want to zoom in on that person. So I'm going to click, I'll say they're on the right side of the stage. So I'm going to zoom in on the right side of the stage. Let's say it's Alan sitting on his stool, praying to the Lord. We want to make sure we're focused on that so the folks in the live stream can actually see what's going on. So I have that in the preview. I clicked over because I have my presets ready to go. And then transition, boop, and we can see right away what's going on. So that's the best way that I find to use these cameras. If this is our live stream going right here, see it says program, we don't want to call a preset while that's active. Like you can see it. See all that movement? It's just too much. So I would encourage you to click to your side camera and then make your adjustment. Let's say we'll zoom in on Pastor, number 2, and then we'll transition in. I find that to be the easiest, most natural way to keep people engaged without making them sick. As a heads up for Pastor when he's preaching, I find the preset number 2, oop, there it is, sorry, up there, to be the best one to default to with him. I want you to feel comfortable though to be able to use your stick here to zoom in or zoom out or move left or move right. You just don't want to do that while the camera is live. So you want to make sure you switch to your other camera, and then you do all your zooming over here to get the right shot. Maybe Pastor steps forward, steps back, and you just want to adjust it just right. Let's say he goes all the way over there and you want to zoom in. Okay, now it's set up, then we'll transition. There you go. And that'll help people stay engaged without making them sick. Yeah, so that's just some general thoughts there. Feel free to, if you need to change a preset, you can adjust here and get the exact shot you want. Let's say the kids are up there for Christmas program and we don't have any presets that capture everybody. There we go. Let's say that's the shot that you need. Go ahead and put that up there and hit set preset, hit a number, hit enter, and then you can click to that right away. I want you to feel comfortable to use these things. Just make sure if you are going to change presets that you let people know, because there's going to be more people working with it than just one individual. So if you can leave it the way it is, that's helpful for everybody in general. But that's our general setup.